Abbey Road is a legendary studio. They've recorded some of the best and most influential music ever made, so you know if they're going to put their name on something, it's gotta be pretty special. I'm Zane, welcome to Simple Green Tech, and today I'm looking at the Abbey Road Saturator plugin from Waves Plugins. And I've included a link to the listing on the Waves site, so you can easily hop over there, see the latest pricing, see if they have some sort of special on right now, and also get more information on this plugin. So let's give the Abbey Road Saturator a quick listen, then we'll go over some of the controls and listen to it some more after that. So you kind of get two plugins with the Waves Abbey Road Saturator installation. One is mono, the other is stereo, and they basically look identical except for the mono version doesn't include the active stereo input selector here. So how does this plugin work? Well, it starts with the pre-EQ section here, and you can toggle it on and off. And then from there, it goes into an emulation of the classic EMI TG12321 compander, which excites the input before it hits the saturation. And then the signal either goes into a red or a TG console emulation for the saturation. And you can select which console you want with this control right here. And each one has its own unique sound, so play around with it a bit to see what sounds best for your source material. And then the final stage before it goes to the output is the post EQ, which allows you to really dial in your sound. Plus you get a decent selection of presets from Grammy-winning producers and engineers. Now let's look at some of the settings in the compander and the saturator sections. And first, in the compander, you have the phase reversal switch. And depending on what you're putting through the Abbey Road Saturator, it can change the sound of the effect from pulling to pushing. Next you have the ratio, and this sets which frequencies will be compressed and enhanced. Lower settings result in more low frequency sounds being soft clipped and compressed, and the higher settings, higher frequencies are affected. The results can range from gentle clipping to crunching. You also have some low pass and high pass switches over here. And then you have a blend control to dial in how much of the companded audio you want to send to the saturator. So if you want to bypass this section altogether, you can set the blend to 0, and then it's just going to go straight to the saturator. And now let's look at the saturator. And first it starts off with the saturator selection. You have two choices, plus you can turn it off if you don't want any saturation. And the first choice is TG, which is an emulation of the EMI TG12345, which was the first solid-state mixing console designed by EMI for Abbey Road Studio in 1969. The saturation from this one is described as rounder and often warmer. The next choice is Red, which is an emulation of the 1950s EMI Red 17 valve mixing desk, and this one is described as edgy and aggressive. Next up, we have the gain control, and this sets the amount of saturation that's generated. So if you go from 0 to 50, you'll increase the amount of harmonic distortion with clean headroom. Then from 50 to 100, you can expect it to start some gentle clipping and then start to really increase to a full crunch effect. There's also a mix control in this section, so you can select how much of the saturator you want to send to the output. And then you have your post EQ that allows you to further sculpt the sound as it outputs the saturator, and this can be switched on and off. You have your output control up here and your VU meter that you can set to monitor the input level or the output level. And there's also a headroom adjustment screw right here. And this allows you to calibrate the VU meter, which can help with your gain staging. And also to note, if you're using the stereo version of this plugin, the VU meter will display whichever channel is louder. Now, I'm a big fan of Waves plugins, and if you want to see more Waves plugins reviews from me, click up here, or click down here to see what YouTube thinks you should watch next. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more videos from me. Thank you so much for watching. For Simple Green Tech, I'm Zane. Keep creating, and we'll talk soon.